Picture this. In a few short weeks, you are going to stand at the front of a room, face a panel of industry experts, and summarize your entire summer internship project in exactly 3 minutes. It is an inherently high-stress environment, but there is a practical reality about the people sitting across from you. By the time it is your turn to speak, they have already heard dozens of presentations. Their focus is waning, and the pitches are starting to sound identical. Because of this fatigue, panels rely on a silent 20-second test. In less than half a minute, they often decide if a student actually lived their internship experience or is simply reciting a report. To understand how to pass that test, we need to isolate the variables of a successful presentation. We will take the exact same student, working the exact same internship, and analyze 2 different ways to frame the experience. When a panel is exhausted, a chronological list of facts risks blending into the white noise of the day. Standing out requires moving past the list and constructing a deliberate narrative. Let's start with the baseline, the presentation most students default to. I did my summer internship at a leading finance company. I analyzed customer data in Excel. It was a great learning experience, where I improved my teamwork and communication skills. That is the standard expected summary. Looking at this visual breakdown, the gaps are clear. The student hasn't mentioned a specific problem they faced or a concrete action they took to solve it. When specifics are missing, the pitch sounds like an AI-generated template, polished but lacking personal ownership. The vocabulary might be grammatically perfect, but it gives the listener nothing to hold on to. There is no specific detail to make the experience memorable. A generic summary like this often becomes a liability. Out of 40 pitches, a pitch that follows a template is usually the first one the panel forgets. Now, let's reset. Same student, same desk, same project. But watch the alternative approach. This time, they open with a specific scenario. They noticed that in their second week, the team was wasting 2 hours every day pulling the same customer data manually. They then described their own initiative. They asked their manager for permission to fix the bottleneck and built an Excel automation that cut that daily 2-hour chore to 20 minutes. The presentation reaches a conclusion regarding how businesses value time, leading to this takeaway: I stopped getting tasks and started getting problems. This diagram shows the structural anatomy of that successful pitch. The narrative is built on a specific moment, a tangible problem, and an action. Adding a quantifiable result and human reflection creates a complete narrative arc rather than isolated tasks. This demonstrates that the deliberate framing of personal agency often carries more weight with a panel than the technical complexity of the project itself. Preparing for this pitch requires a 30-70 split. Writing and framing accounts for only 30% of the work. The remaining 70% is vocal rehearsal, practicing out loud until it sounds like a natural performance, not a recited script. AI can help organize your thoughts, but relying on an AI-generated draft without internalizing the delivery creates a significant vulnerability. When a student relies on memory alone, the delivery often feels fragile. It's a lack of preparation that an expert panel can detect in 10 seconds. To build a framework that holds the room, use this 5-point checklist. 1 moment, 1 problem, 1 action, 1 result, 1 honest reflection. That is your sit pitch. Start building it now, not the night before. We'll see you next week.